Friends, greetings to all. We are located in BeamNG.drive. Quite recently we had a video dedicated to the Wheel of Death, but this Wheel of Death was, well, let's just say, not particularly big. Today, friends, the wheel will be slightly enlarged. This is not even all that you understood. Now we have a small wheel from BeLAZ's younger brother, yes, a spare one, and today this wheel will go to the descent of death. That's just what I want you to understand. In the last video about the descent of a small wheel, absolutely no one died, although the blows were powerful with this small wheel, but not one was injured. Today the wheel is bigger and we will see if it can change the course of events. The weight of the friends of the last little wheel was about 100 kilograms. Of course, we have almost twice as much. It weighs about 200 kilograms, and I think that, well, it should prove itself, and for sure the consequences will be greater, and if it doesn't seem to me, then in my opinion this will develop speed just the same faster, although it is much larger in radius. Our speed is already 150 kilometers per hour, friends. A car gets in our way. Pyatnashka wants to go around, but my friend, this is fate. Wow. Raises a tag, wow. Listen, but he really saw and tried the object, he turned it sharply, raises the tag and, in theory, the driver is now. I'm really surprised at how smart he turned out to be, but he saves the life of himself and his passenger, and only his back is slightly broken. But the wheel is rolling, gentlemen, on, so that's not all. Maybe he didn't have to steer and save other lives with his life. Perhaps because the wheel has already taken more speed. Opa is also trying to leave, too. We are also hurting. Listen, the situation is similar, and he also saves his life and his friend, but the wheel keeps rolling again. Well, my God, what are you? Wow. What is the Matrix? I don't understand how they manage to go around. Do they have time to react? I'm in shock really. The tag also passes by. Oh, that. No. Oh. Right now, friends, right away, and yes, instantly, Radix minibus, a wheel weighing, in my opinion, will fly to the passenger, weighing 200 kilograms arrives in the passenger side, and so the impact lifts the wheel. It's not bad how the springboard worked, but listen, the punch is actually very serious. The passenger gets, I think, injuries incompatible with life. For sure the blow falls on him, absolutely does not concern all the other passengers, and the driver of the Radix himself, but the passenger in the front seat clearly gets a fatal blow. The wheel is very high soars, and maybe that's not even all. Wow, the minibus received of course very serious damage. Everything, the wheel, friends, stops rolling further, and it was not a blow to a passenger car, but to a minibus only, gentlemen. Now just think about it. If this wheel of death overtakes the passenger car, it seems to me that the consequences will be even worse, because then the wheel is small. It also flew into the minibus, but the impact was very similar from above, but then it was the blow from above, the most powerful. Yes, now the wheel flew straight down the springboard, you can say, yes, starting from the hood. Therefore, the blow was not so serious, but the consequences are great, given the size of the wheel. I drove around. Oh, the 7-year-old. Oh, that was a jump. I wonder what's with the 7 friends. I didn't even have time to stop and the passenger wasn't sitting. Well, how is this possible, gentlemen? If a passenger was sitting here now, again, a blow fell on the passenger seat, perhaps the head would have been broken most likely, but the guys remained alive and the wheel flies up very high again. I understand that. No, it continues to roll for now. It still continues to roll, slowly spinning. This is still not all possible. This wheel will still bring its surprises. Oh, catching up with the typewriter. Renault Logan is catching up. Oh, listen to this, it's dangerous. I do not know what may be happening now, but there were no passengers in the back seat, although in principle it did not even reach, the blow would not have reached. Again, the rear part suffers very much, but the speed was reduced, given that we got hit by a wheel on the 7, but that's still, damn it, no, oh, I'd be lucky, damn, but I just jumped over a gazelle. So on, and then the descent will be dangerous, friends, and everything will be decided on this descent, as I understand it. Oh, it's very, Renault Logan, passenger. No, I didn't touch it. Capettes. That's how lucky you are. At least, please, just do it, piston, so that she flies away somewhere. Here. This time, no one on this descent, friends, not a single person dies. I thought that every descent would be death, but now so many cars have suffered from this wheel, but at the same time this wheel has not killed anyone and I'm actually even surprised to some extent. This is how events happened, and given that drivers can still dodge, they have much more chances of survival. And friends, notice how much the speed of the wheel is great, but the drivers of vehicles they have time to react for another 150 meters. That is, as far as our drivers have become smart, yes, to avoid obstacles. They see danger and they try to avoid this danger. That's what's interesting, because our speed is also slowly developing. A string of cars goes around the wheel and in the oncoming lane is the worst thing. Okay, back there, yes to cling, but when the oncoming lane flies head-on, this is it. Oh yes, where, dodged? No, friends. It seemed that he started to dodge, but unfortunately he got hit and the blow fell on friends, in the center of us this time, which again is good if, you see, fine, yes, what a dent. If it had hit the driver's seat, it would certainly have hit the driver. The passenger feels safe, everything is fine, their speed is small, the wheel again flies up to a huge height. My God, no, I just wouldn't believe it, because if it flew into the roof right now, all my friends would have died there for sure. It would certainly be incredible. The wheel continues to roll further along its trajectory, straight along the road, but it is ska at the same time. Pepper also jumps. Ah, the oak jumped. Wow, just millimeters. It was beautiful, it was very beautiful. So, we have a descent, but in my opinion we touch, but the impact is not strong in principle, the speed is again small, but at the same time it lifts. We have a car, Lotta Vesta just flew up with her ass and a car can get a blow. Again, there is no one on the oncoming lane and this is great luck, because the most serious blow comes from above. The wheel would like to know that I understand that it is already likely to roll down, and maybe not yet. And maybe, gentlemen, this wheel will roll even further. My God, it turns out that not all of them are friends, but they go around. See the sharp turn here and it saves some motorists a lot, of course. Oh, Radek, go away. For the sake of the wheel rolls. Wow, listen, where have we gone? What is this all about? Damn, it's going to fly away. It's going to fly away, just a little bit more. That's it. The wheel is flying away, listen, but there were chances. There were a lot of chances of death, but again, none of us die, and I'm actually doubly surprised by this. But friends, do you agree, it's really scary when a car tire is flying at you, and even from BELAZ, and even at a speed of more than 200 kilometers per hour? There is practically no chance. Only those who drive along the way have chances, because you see they have already developed a sufficiently high speed, and the drivers are sitting in front, that is, there is a lot of space behind them in a car, metal occupies all this space. Accordingly, the damage is not so great, but if we meet a car on the oncoming lane, then unfortunately there are really few chances for the driver and for the passenger. Oh, the speed is more than 200. More than 202 cars, 2 in that spot. Exactly, we get to the spot right, and in my opinion this is the center. We catch the center. Listen, it was really good. We jump over all the cars, but by the way, look, the wheel has flown further, there are a lot of cars ahead, there is a chance that the wheel may fall, although the probability is very small in itself, yes, but there are friends in my opinion, it is clear that a neck fracture is here and a neck fracture. Wow, friends, we have 2 corpses. The roof was crushed very much and both the passenger and the driver received blows to the head. Tag, and it is perfectly visible that the neck of both the passenger and the driver is broken here. 2 corpses. Again, if there were passengers sitting in the back, most likely they would have survived, but this is how it looks from the back seats, friends. Incredibly, a very serious blow has come now, although I say, it feels like it was on the roof that the blow went, but probably because the spot itself is very low, so it turned out that way. The wheel is flying further and, as I said, there is a chance of hitting someone, and I hope it won't be a radical, because well, it will look very scary, gentlemen. This can't be happening. No, we still won't hit, we won't hit with this projectile, but no. Oh, whatever, come on, whatever, we jump over. Wow, the chance was right to hurt. Friends, how lucky are you? How much is it? Radek, you just have to thank the Lord God, because what just happened is this. This is awesome. It's just 200 kilograms flying over cars, and also a speed of 200 kilometers per hour. That's it, the wheel flies on. Friends, if someone still thought that the wheel is still small, then don't worry, now we will have a wheel even bigger than the wheel from BeLAZ. How do you like that? And this tire already weighs, friends, more than 300 kilograms. Right now we're going to have a life and death battle. Gentlemen, to be honest, I'm afraid to even imagine what this wheel can be capable of. Here we are going to drive next to, say, some car, and you will compare the dimensions at all. Next to BeLAZ, yes, it seemed big, but next to a passenger car it will be just incredibly gigantic. Here we have passenger cars, you are just friends, compare. Several times more than a car. Holy shit. That's what I understand the wheel, and if this will comes to some, meeting. There is a meeting, and in my opinion, we have this oncoming traffic. Oh my god, for a day or no radic. Tangentially, in my opinion, if I'm not mistaken, tangentially touches all the same. Listen, the wheel breaks. It looked beautiful, but very lucky, literally right on the tangent, about which it is unclear, the rupture occurred, but the wheel broke, and the radic with minor damage drove on. Listen, lucky, just the remnants of the wheel rolled burst. But I noticed one feature, friends, that the wheel is this, it is wider in itself, as you have noticed, yes, and it is gaining speed faster, much faster than small wheels, that is, up to 200 km per hour is gaining speed very quickly. This means that when hit, given that the weight is greater and the rate of destruction is of course also greater. My god, it's already 200 km per hour, and ahead, friends, there is a string of cars, and in my opinion someone will not be lucky. Guys, pull out. I saw you taxiing today, you have a real chance to taxi and fly past one. Lucky, one by, wow, how he blurts out. Oh, how to blurt it out. Are we really going to go around everyone? Really, all of them? Wow, listen, it's unbelievable really, but in my opinion, damn, prior. We also know that this is a kind of tin can, right? Oh, I'm scared, gentlemen. 225 speed, I just looked at the speedometer now, I was stunned and so hit. Wow. Listen, but it's soft here. It is really soft, and therefore the blow was not so serious. I thought that in general it will be cut into two parts now, like a metal disc, but no, although you can try to increase the pressure in this tire and then it will be tougher by itself. Everything falls remains on the road and completely blocks the lane. No friends, unfortunately I failed to increase the tire pressure, although it is quite low. We have seen perfectly well that the wheel itself is soft, but at the same time, as soon as I start pumping it up a little, it immediately breaks. I don't know what it's connected with, but friends, the speed is just crazy, my god. Oh, we're taking a ride. We take a ride on. Wow, we took him a little to the side, look, we took him away. Renault Logan has already skidded something, but again because of such an overcook. Seriously? Oh, you stood it. Wow, it was really beautiful right now. Listen, these are the consequences. No, damn, the coup has gone. I haven't seen this from the wheel yet, friends, that's what the dimensions of the wheel do, the guys catch a few turns, but it's not so scary, and at least, as I understand it, they didn't fly down, although they could. Damn, how many coups did they catch, huh? This Renault Logan we was holding, I'm not even looking at the wheel, because it's an incredibly tough accident, I didn't expect that this could happen. Everyone, the guys are alive. Our live wheels continue to roll on in some way, listen, for the matter just a little bit, right? Everything stays here as the monument will be. I noticed something special, friends, I understand that this is elementary, but the bigger the wheel we have, the greater its mass, the stronger the inertia, and when we hit the big wheel, we can move the car. Here's an example for you, please, this is Renault Logan, that is, not even in a head-on, that's when we arrive in a head-on, not such big consequences. Now the blow was again the same. Well, there is, if, again, our driver has died right now, 100%, but if the blow falls on the back, then we are already pushing the whole car with our wheel and the car starts to wear, given that it is still on the descent, please take this into account too, yes, then of course there may be consequences. Oh, how he wears, but he keeps to the road so far. Listen, it's dangerous, but it's holding up, keeps to the roadway. Oh, my god, really, Damn, well, it's really scary now, friends.